Hey everybody, this is Game Freak 1014. Welcome back to more Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey. This video is probably going to be a 0.5 episode of the previous one because I'm wanting to go over the festival mission. I can't remember what it's called offhand right now in this game, and greater detail with using it for coin grinding, and go over like how you want to handle each area of this and everything. Other extra info on like some numbers with coin grinding using this. It's not the best method in the game, but there's more details I'll get into in a little bit. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and show off how you go. First off, how you replay this mission, which is of course the last required mission in Adventure Kingdom before being able to move on to the game after you've collected enough power moons to do so. Would you like to participate in the festival again? Maybe next time. Oh, some other time then. Yeah, it's the first time you talk to Pauline, but every time after that you want to do the festival and you talk to this guy instead. Because Pauline will now be outside New York City Hall. Their thing. Skip this for now. I'll show off the full extent of it for the last thing I do in this video. Anyway, first I'm going to be doing one run, and in this first run I'll be going over, like, in detail how you want to handle each section. Because there are certain instances in it where you want to go slower, and other instances where you want to go faster. This first section, hold the Y button until you get to that arch of coins, then let go of it. Then when you're back on the ground running, hold the Y button again. Then when you get to this section, you want to walk, not run. So basically, again, when you're wanting to run, you want to hold the Y button. In instances like this where you want to walk to collect those coins, you don't want to hold the Y button. Or X, but most people would use Y over X. And then of course here you want to keep moving the barrels, avoid taking damage, because you'll be able to get more coins if you don't take damage. I recommend when you get to this point, hold the, or actually, I apologize. You can get more coins from that metal coin bot, but once you thread the barrels and jump up here, what you want to do, walk slowly, or I'm sorry, not walk slowly. You want to push all the way left on the control stick and hit these blocks. Leave the metal one for last. Hit these 4 blocks like this, and then oh wait, I forgot to mention one other thing. You don't want to hold the Y button. So basically, once you get done with the bottom barrels, you want to go ahead. Just turn the game audio down a bit for recording. Let me just show it off again. Go between the barrels to collect the coins. Then when you get up here, don't press the Y button, hit these 4 blocks, then start hitting the middle block, and once you get all the coins, then hold the Y button and move on to this next fight. Now from here, keep the Y button held down. I'll let you guys know when you don't want to. And when you're going in this section here, because the gravity does change, and if you keep holding on the left stick, Mario will start turning the other direction. Oh, no, you won't. Okay, never mind. I had that happen when I was doing this in handheld mode. Okay, never mind. So yeah, like I said, hold the Y button for pretty much the whole extent of this room. Okay, you can do that. So yeah, to make sure that doesn't happen, don't keep pressing left on the control stick. As you start going on the wall, start having your thumb on the control stick move along with the direction. So basically, you want to hold left, and then as this starts curving, you want to start moving your thumb on the control stick, pushing all the way to the left, and then slowly curving your thumb towards from the left, slowly go towards the top with it. Eventually, when you're going towards this green pipe, about somewhere in here, you want to be holding right on the control stick, just to make sure you don't end up accidentally going backwards, like I unintentionally showed off there. Then when you get here, you want to start holding the Y button now and again. Then you want to go ahead, keep holding the Y button, or don't. This is a preference thing. Hold the Y button or not, depending on what is best for you. But again, hit the 3 that I did, and then hit this one because that's another 10 coin block. Jump up top to go to the hidden area. Hit both of those. Now for the full extent of this room, you do not want to hold the Y button at all, and that's to make sure you don't have to double back for any coins. And every coin block is just 1 coin, so just hit them all once. The already collected Power Moon will give you 5 extra coins. Oh, I forgot to mention it, but the previous time I got a heart. If you're at full health, whether it's on the 3 life meter or 6 life meter, I think you get 9 if you're in assist mode. But basically, if you're at full health for wherever your bar is at, you will get extra coins for each heart you collect. That's why you want to avoid taking damage. But yeah, of course, when you get back from the other room, you want in that previous one, where that Power Moon was, you want to keep holding the Y button. I'm gonna need to see something. I will end up having to do a second run for one more bit of extra explaining for that room in case there's something I think I need to mention. But anyway, of course, when you get to this room, hold the Y button down. But when you're here, like once you get to the end, stop holding the Y button down so you can focus and make sure you collect all the coins if you're wanting to use this method to grind coins. Because if you're holding the Y button down, then that's more for your mind to have to worry about, and you're much more apt to miss coins, or you're much more likely to not get all of them if you're holding the Y button down. But of course, once you fall from getting those coins, then hold the Y button down, and then as soon as you enter this pipe, you want to hold the Y button down and just keep jumping. That way you'll clear all the barrels, not take damage, and you'll clear this as fast as possible. Then you'll have to get a feel for this. I recommend continuing to hold the Y button down like me, but there may be instances where you want to let off on the Y button for collecting these DK formations of coins. That's going to have to be like up to each individual person, like how is the best for them to handle it. But anyway, like use your discretion for how you best want to handle the collecting the DK formations of coins. Basically, what you want to do when you first get here, hit these 4 coin blocks as fast as possible, and then once the barrel down here, I have to actually do it to be able to explain it better. Basically, get the coin blocks, then hug this barrel, and then get to this block, and then jump like crazy. And if you're still, the barrel is too close to you, and you're still hitting the block for coins, most likely, if you miss coins, it won't be more than 1 or 2, but again, try to avoid getting damaged by the barrel. So, if you think you're going to get hit and you're not sure of the timing yet or whatever, then I'd recommend going right and then jumping back up and then coming back if you need to hit the block to get 1 coin or 2, which at that point you would only hit 1 more coin anyway. If you miss 2 or 3 coins, it's not that big of a deal. But again, trying to give the optimal way to do this while avoiding taking damage so you get more coins for the hearts. And there is one last heart in that last section of question mark blocks. Yeah, right there. And one other thing of interest is if you've taken damage prior to the Power Moon, the 1 Power Moon you already collected, you will get your health restored, but you will get 5 coins even if you've taken damage. So that's another good thing to know for anybody wanting to use this to grind coins. But basically, of course, most of the time throughout this, you want to hold the Y button down, only letting up on it, using your own discretion, depending on how it's best for you to run this, but I recommend hold the Y button as much as possible in this Donkey Kong barrel section. That is very closely resembles 25M from the Donkey Kong arcade game. Like with the layout, not just because you're jumping over barrels and knocking out DK. Did you enjoy that trip down the mini girder? Ready to return to the auditorium? You gotta love they call it girder because all structures in New Donk City. And you also gotta love the Let's Stay. Let's stay. Let's go. Wonderful. I'm glad you're enjoying the festival as much as I'm enjoying singing. I'm gonna do another run and need to get to that one section. The one section that has the pipe that leads to the hidden power move. I do it here. I pull the Y button. Actually, no, never mind. We're disregard what I said previously. Hold the Y button. Let go of it if you want to. That works better for you. But how I do it, for me, I find best. You actually want to hold it down when you're collecting the hearts of the coins in that room. And I hold the Y button here, going between the barrels. Hit the 4 outer blocks, then spam the brick block of coins. Hold the Y button down, go to the next pipe. Hold Y up to the bottom, below the 1 block, and then hit both of those. Hold the Y button down all the way through that room. Jump, keep holding the Y button. This is how I'm doing it anyway. Again, do what works best for you for holding the Y button to run or letting off of it to walk. Hit this for the coins. Hit these. For the hidden area, don't hold the Y button when you're going through this. Make sure you don't have to double back for any coins. Get this done as fast as possible for each run of it. Once you've collected all the coins, then start holding down the Y button again. Keep the Y button held down. So yeah, that was when I needed to figure out, do I want to hold the Y button down for those or not, and I found out that I do. Then when you get here, stop holding the Y button. And another thing that does, I think it also, holding the Y button while you're falling also changes how fast you move left to right as well. So I think that's another reason you want to stop holding the Y button. And that can really throw you off with wanting to make sure you get all those 3 sets of coins as you're falling down from the other part to this part. And then once you've got fallen down, hold the Y button, keep holding the Y button. Before you even exit that pipe, you want to be holding down the Y button and the control stick to the right, so once you exit the pipe, you can make sure you clear those barrels without taking damage as fast as possible, like I did in both runs I've done so far. Then hug this barrel, hit these 4 blocks, then jump back up, hug this barrel, tap the control stick to, let's see, I took damage there, and you take damage, you won't get extra coins from the heart, extra coins from the final heart. And if you have a Peach Amiibo and you want to, you can use it to restore your health, but if you want to grind coins as fast as possible, it's not worth. It is counterproductive to use the Peach Amiibo to restore health just to get a couple extra coins from the hearts. So it's a thing you can do, but I would highly recommend against using the Peach Amiibo just to get a couple extra from the heart. And same goes for the first heart, which is the only heart that there is in this before the hidden power moon. If you take damage before that first heart, don't use the Peach Amiibo for that because you'll get healed. It's not worth it. Again, it's counterproductive, and it's not worth it for the couple extra coins you get from that first heart, especially when the hidden power moon restores your health anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You know, this next run I'm not going to have commentary, so you guys can enjoy the music and the rest of the beginning of that without my talking, and then I'll resume going over some more stuff with these, or with running through this for grinding for coins, so it'll be around 4 minutes more or less without commentary, for anybody that wants to skip this portion. And I'll return with commentary probably like around 21-22 minutes in the video.
A celebration of the history of our city. And now, to get things started, her honor, Mayor Pauline.
Here we go, off the rails. You know it's time to raise our sails. It's freedom like you never knew. Any bags or a pass, say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we can zoom all the way to the moon from this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And if the dark clouds don't just whirl, don't fear to shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up girl. So let's all jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's no power up like dancing. You know that you're my superstar, so no one else can take me this far. I'm flipping the switch, get ready for this, so let's do the Odyssey. Spin the wheel, take a chance. Every journey starts a new romance. A new world's calling out to you. Take a turn off the path, find a new addition to the cast. You know that any captain needs a crew. Taking stride as you move side to side, they're just different points of view. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. Come on and jump up in the air. Jump without a care. Jump up 'cause you know that I'll be there. And if you find you're short of joy, don't break us down again. You're still a one-up boy. So go on, straighten up your cap. Let your toes begin to tap. This rhythm is a power shroom. Don't forget you're the superstar. No one else can make it this far. Come through that dash. Now you got panache. So let's do the Odyssey. Odyssey, yes, Odyssey, yes, Odyssey, yes, Odyssey, yes, Odyssey, yes, Odyssey, yes, Odyssey, Odyssey. Here we go, off the rails. You know it's time to raise our sails.
Wasn't perfect on my run through in terms of as fast as I could have been, but that's next to impossible for anybody to do. However, in terms of getting all the coins you could possibly get, that was a perfectly clean run right there.
Jump with me, grab coins with me,
I love they took like time like 3.5, 4+ minutes of falling. You can see her singing and moving in different ways or similar ways, but like still like there's a whole sequence. You can just sit here and watch her. It's like the fact that they put all that time into it was really cool and kind of surprising. Only kind of surprising because Miyamoto obviously is a legend anyway. I don't think I have anything else more to mention about speedrunning through this in general in terms of the runs itself. There are statistics I'm going to be going over, but now I'm going to go through this again and actually go over what some of the things you can see if you pay closer attention to what you're, like what's going on basically in New Donk City, not where Mario is with all the 2D platforming, but like all the stuff you can see. And then I'll end this off with statistics of certain things. Anyway, skip. Well, not quite, because I just I'll probably do 2 or 3 more runs of this. There will be a couple other things I'll have to go over. Something I meant to mention at the beginning of the video and forgot that was on my mind is mentioning, yeah, you guys can see from anybody that watched the previous video and then watching this video, you can see I got quite a lot more points than I did previously. I did quite a bit of grinding with this off screen, not just for the in general to get myself up to snuff with going through this again for grinding points, but also like it was for the in general as well, specifically for this video, and so I can know like some of the stuff I've gone over previously and some of the things I have to go over yet. Anyway, first off, you can see, you can't see Pauline, you can see 2 people rocking out guitars and the drummer playing, but you can't see Pauline. And of course you got these the digital billboards, whatever the frick they're called, changing between a picture of Pauline and it says New Donk City Festival. And another thing you can see is layers of other parts of this section we are in with Mario in the background. I can see the next section in the background through the next pipe. Because yeah, you see it better here from this angle. And of course, the only other thing of interest to mention right here is all the people rocking out in the audiences. I'm not the least bit concerned. I'm grabbing my Peach Amiibo. Other thing is, I found out I was curious, and I kind of figured I was right, but confirmed, you can fall down to the barrels of oil, and you'll just take damage like normal. It's not insta-death. I'll say for sure at the end of this, but I'm fairly certain there's nothing in this whole thing that is insta-death. Turn my TV down now that I think of it. Apologies if that was any sort of bad on the freaking double audio for the game. And here you can see more people rocking out. Not much to mention here, especially because it's still just the same 2 advertising things, Pauline and New Donk City Festival. Yeah, nothing up there, no characters or anything, so not much of interest on this screen to point out. Same goes for this one. I mean, this is where things get more interesting than the previous screen at least, though. People. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna say something. Better say something than have to knock my window and have to open it and turn the thing down anyway. Here you can see guys sitting on a building. Oh, and actually, look above where Mario's all the way to top to where that thing starts curving. You see a guy on that building and lots of other people on that building rocking out as well, not just this one on the right. You can see the next section if you look on the far right, you can see the shooting of the pipe and the upside down blocks of the next section from here. And of course this other building where there's a woman jumping on the right. It might be on the left, I can't tell if it's a male or a female. I can tell it's supposed to be a black person, that's all I can tell. And then the one guy sitting. Once again, just like, oh, actually there is one thing. Look at them. Go where this pipe is and look above it. Once I scroll the screen here, you can see people there. It's like right below where this platform is, where if you were actually being able to stand on it and not below. Wish I had a cursor, but anyway. Yeah, you can see the people. Okay, there we go. You can actually get different angles. Okay. Huh, interesting. See people down there. Interesting to give you a better camera view than I realized until now. And you see a bunch of people walking out. I'll have to go through this one more time and look around with the camera in the previous sections before going over the stats. It's kind of saddening and surprising to me that unless he knew and just didn't say anything, they didn't think of it. Slim Kirby apparently doesn't know that this is a very good section for grinding coins. Of course, you can see those guys all in there next to barrels. Nice. You can't see the next area from here, though. Oh, you can see the people down there as well. See those people there. These people, and you can see Donkey Kong. Interesting. It actually looks just like 25M if you view it from this screen at that angle. Like so basically, once you actually go there and platform through that, you're actually going through 25M but mirrored. And I think it might be bigger than 25M actually was even in the Donkey Kong 64 version of the Donkey Kong arcade game, but still. Very interesting that when you get to the next screen, you're basically going through a mirrored version of 25M. I never realized that I would have known that until now. It's like I knew it felt and looked quite similar to 25M, but I had no idea it was just it's literally a bigger version of 25M mirrored with question and brick blocks that hit coins to get from them. And with a pipe, but it's literally 25M mirrored.
Spin the wheel, take a chance. Every journey starts
Okay, good. It's a crap call. I'm just letting it go then.
You know that any captain needs a crew. Taking sides to move side to side, they're just different points of view. Jump with me, grab coins with me. Yeah. Come on and jump up in the air. Jump up, cause you know.
So it's long enough that the thing finally stopped.
Can we all in turn? Can we fun?
And they have this part set up specifically so that when you're in the festival, you cannot go anywhere but either in the Odyssey or through the segment. Isn't this different than it was? I swear it is. I'm curious if this will take you back to the festival or if the festival will be canceled out with going to the painting. I'm gonna find out. I thought I already went to the painting in New York City. Eager path to Lake Lamoda. I'll go ahead and save this so I can show it off in the next video, since this is a side video. Yeah, I had a feeling it'd take you out of it. I didn't know for sure. Oh crap, I did the rooftop.
Can we all in turn? Can we fun?
But other than the painting, you can't do anything except for go into the Odyssey, go there, and you can fall off and die, but there's nothing else you can do when you're in the traditional festival at all. Anyway, they give wrenches to all with these angles.
It's time to raise our signals. It's freedom like you never knew. Bags or a pass, say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we can zoom all the way to the
You can see the crazy cap store from that previous one.
wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me. Oh yeah.
Oh heck, you can see the Donkey Kong section from here when you tilt the camera.
Jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared.
Hey, looking from here, you can also tell it's a mirrored version of 25M. And they even have it where the platform above it makes it look dark, like the black background the Donkey Kong arcade game had.
So let's all jump up super high up in the sky. There's no power of
Insane to think that they freaking pretty much remastered the Donkey Kong arcade game specifically for inside of Donkey Kong 64.
Spin the wheel, take a chance. Every journey starts a new romance. A new world's calling out to you. Turn off the path, find a new addition to the cast. You know that any captain needs a crew. Take it in stride as you move side to side. They're just different points of view. Jump with me, grab coins with me. Yeah. Come on and jump up in the air. Jump without a care. Jump up 'cause you know that I'll be there.
You can see, guys, there's a guy freaking standing on top of a taxi. Interesting how the camera functions differently in this room than any other part of this whole original festival sequence.
Let's do the Odyssey.
Or that one, as you can see, 5 or 6, yeah, 6 guys all look the same, clapping their hands on that one. And that's pretty much everything of interest for the rotated camera angles.
Here we go, off the rails. You know it's time to raise our sails. It's freedom like you never knew. Bags or a pass, say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is on you. Oh, we can zoom all the way to the moon from this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And if the dark
Actually, crap. Go. You're there.
I'll be your one-up girl. So let's all jump up super high.
I didn't think about doing it throughout the DJK sequence. I don't know if I did the first time or not. I don't remember. I don't think there's anything of interest you can see on the bottom level for verse 25M, though. Nope. Oh, well, I'm gonna extra points for Final Heart, whatever. B. Ow. E. Don't lose the extension.
Spin the wheel, take a chance. Every journey starts a new romance. A new world's calling out to
Check this out. Look, 2 reasons. First off, percentage, okay, I'm at 4%. So, and then now, what's this? Oh. Okay, so anyway, that said, let me go ahead. Just swipe these off real quick. And then put my phone down. There. How professional of me, oh well, anyway. So, I guess that's pretty much it. So, I guess, basically, I was gonna end up doing another couple 3 runs, do all the other stuff, but I don't think there's much else for me to say in terms of doing the runs. So, I'm going to go ahead, go over those stats I mentioned, and try to do just one more run of that, and then that'll finally end this video off. Hate to have whole video that's like more like my normal episodes be this long, but oh well, that's what it is. So anyway, oh, crap, wrong thing. Go to my album. So here's what I ended up doing. I ended up taking pictures of before I started the run, a run, and then after I finished the run, where I got the maximum possible coins you can get in this. And I started at 3,559 in that run and ended at 3,894. So after that run, I ended up getting 335 coins. So what I figured was after each, I don't know why I have that, it's after first run, but anyway, after each run where you actually collect all the coins, you get a maximum of 335 coins per run, and likely 320 per, or at least, likely 320 per run, but I would say minimum, as long as you're doing at least decent, you're getting at least 300 coins per run. If you're doing well enough. And, oh, what was my reason for this? Oh, I forgot about that. Wanted to show off going as fast as I possibly can. Oh, was it to show off that I ended up, that you don't die when you hit the barrels? I'm guessing that's why I did that. It's the only reason I can figure why I would have saved that. That must be it. But anyway, when I ended up having a good run that was faster, where I got all the coins, it was... Actually, no, I did think when I did this run, I didn't care if I took damage. I just wanted to get it done as fast as I could, and I got it done. I timed myself with the app of my phone, stopwatch, so it was approximately 3:08, 3:09, 3 minute 8, 3 minute 9 seconds. So I figured likely around 3 minutes 5 seconds to 3.5 minutes per run if you're getting really good enough, and 4 minutes at max for each run. Maybe upwards of no more than 4.5 with needing to talk to Pauline to get out of, and then the guy to get back into the traditional festival. So, but I ran the math, and it could be less than 4,000 depending on how much extra time is dedicated and needing to talk to Pauline and the guy to keep getting in, out of, and into the traditional festival. But, and it could be as low as 3,000, I highly doubt that, but my guess is, for every hour you grind this, you're probably going to get anywhere between 4,000 and 5,000 coins, but it could be very well be a decent amount lower, even if it's down to 3,500 coins, less than 4,000 coins per run. So, and there's other methods. One method I'll be showing off later in the Let's Play that is much more efficient, probably around double, if not more than that, efficient for grinding coins. But if you're playing through this game and you get to this kingdom and you want to grind out a couple 3,000 coins, or like minimum 2,000 coins, but like 4,000 plus, somewhere anywhere between 2,000 and 4,000 plus coins, I would recommend getting good at this and maybe spending an hour to 2 hours grinding to this, just so you have a good amount of extra coins for purchasing stuff as you continue to progress through the game. I do not progress. I would highly recommend do not go for 900 or 9,999 coins, because it's not worth it. But again, I would recommend grinding anywhere between 2,000 and 5,000 coins, of spending upwards of 2.5 hours if you want to grind coins to have a nice plethora of coins as you progress through the game, so you have them to buy the power moons, the outfits, and stuff. And I want to say, if I'm correct, you don't actually get access to the stuff that was added through DLC until you've beaten the game. I'm not sure what the conditions are for getting access to being able to buy the DLC outfits. And of course, what I mean by that is it's free in terms of not real money, but you have to grind coins for the DLC outfits in the game. Anyway, now I'm gonna go ahead and You can get to the pipe faster than that, but whatever. Basically, it's gonna be one more run through, and then that will be it for this video. For this, I'm pulling the Y button down. If you get good enough, I would recommend holding the Y button down regardless of what I said previously, but at least when you're starting to practice this until you start getting it down and getting good slash better at it, I would recommend not holding the Y button down to that previous section. Same goes for the this, possibly not this, and then there's, I think, something else, I'm not sure offhand, that's left. But again, if you want to grind coins so you don't have to worry about going out of your way for coins for the rest of the main part of the playthrough of the game, again, like I said, would highly recommend. But that previous room was where I said don't hold the Y button down, and then of course when you get here. But again, getting back to what I was saying, and then went right into going over the previous room, you don't want to hold the Y button down, especially when you're starting to practice it. But anyway, one more time, getting back to what I was getting at. If you're willing to spend the extra bit of time, even if you say you have YouTube video, TV show, or something on in the background, so it's not just this, whatever, I would highly recommend grinding at least 2,000-3,000 plus coins off this, because it would definitely be worth your time to not have to worry about coins as much once you're progressing through the game beyond this kingdom. Took damage, whatever. There. I'm curious about something. Let me see. Come on, mother freaker. I hate this crap. Make me actually have to hit the freaking readable button in freaking Google Chrome. What? Okay, finally, freaking crap. Anyway. Listen there. I need to make sure on this. Come on. When I've done previous YouTube stuff such as MLP things in the past with the Jump Up Superstar soundtrack, it's gotten, like, of course the videos didn't get struck or blocked or anything, but I did get a copyright claim from Nintendo for the Jump Up Superstar song. So that said, I'm very surprised to see and say that my previous episode of Super Mario Odyssey, where I ended up first getting to the traditional festival, it did not end up getting hit with the copyright claim from Nintendo that they're allowing me to use the song in the video. But yeah, like because it said restrictions no, which means no copyright claims by Nintendo. I'm kind of surprised by that, but anyway. 50-minute video with this, but oh well, it is what it is. Apologies. Maybe I'll have this be a Sunday video or something like that, or Wednesday, I don't know. But anyway, guys, that said, that's it for this video. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time for more Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey, where I actually get into more how I worded it at the end of the previous video. More New Donk City action. Bye, everybody.